Ladies and gentlemen, this is a first round stunt fight set for one fall.
Dude, music. You need to go fix that. Music! Asshole!
Introducing first, weighing 240 pounds, hailing from the 504, the untold prodigy, Devvon Alexander.
What a way to kick off this tournament. This young man making his Sanctuary Stunt Studio debut earlier this year and has been running through the competition. Can this unbelievably hot rookie make it all the way to the finals of this tournament and take on Damian Gibbs for the championship? This young man always focused, always ready, always in shape.
And his opponent, weighing in as thick as F, from Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, Trajan, the Chubby Daddy
Chubby Daddy making his way down the ramp. Getting ready to begin this Sanctuary Stunt Studio tournament. This young man is nothing if not confident in himself, and he's ready to get this match underway. Both men just slumped in the corner right now, feeling each other out. Chubby Daddy telling the referee to go check his opponent.
What is the Chubby Daddy doing right now, Paul?
I think right now it looks like Chubby Daddy's trying to do some lateral exterior.
He's taking a rest and he wants him to check his legs. He's just chilling out down there.
I think right now he's stretching out the lower back region and the latissimus dorsi in the upper back. You know, you got to be limber for these kind of tournaments, John.
I didn't realize you were that academic about body parts, Paul.
Yeah, I just read a book on them the other day.
You were just reading a book on body parts, Paul?
It was Playboy.
That's what I thought, Paul. That seems a lot more realistic.
What I have noticed, though, look at the flexibility of these two young men. For two big men, they're not only agile, they're flexible as well. Showing you the
bigger or are they more chubby, Daddy? Ring the bell.
The first match in this tournament's underway right now. John, I got to know, who are you picking to win this first match?
All right, so let's see here.
Chubby Daddy trying to get the Sanctuary Stunt Studio faithful behind him. Congregation making a little noise tonight, John.
Congregation, I'd say we have well over a baker's dozen going on tonight. That's quite a hell of an improvement here, Paul.
They found out about this tournament, like you said, in the WrestleMania month of the Sanctuary. They wanted to come out and see the action.
It's coming up in July. It is our Sanctuary anniversary month. We've already started making some of the upgrades here at the Sanctuary Stunt Studio. We're planning to make it our biggest and greatest event ever. It is our 4-year anniversary here at the Sanctuary Stunt Studio. Uh-oh, we only got one more year left to make this place work. 4-year anniversary show. I think that's the title of it.
John, the shows we put on here were well on the way to making that happen. Look at the action right now in the ring. Seen some great
both men
wrestling.
Clearly working hard, camera.
Chubby Daddy picked right up and forced into the rope. What's going on here?
Referee needs to get in there and break that up. This could be a very dangerous situation. Dorian Robinson wouldn't think a second about just shoving him over the top rope right there.
Dorian Robinson, you're right, did not shove him over the top.
The Chubby Daddy was a little bit worried there.
Dorian Robinson showing some great lower body strength by picking up Chubby Daddy. Chubby Daddy, not a small man.
I mean, Dorian Robinson's got to have some strength to lip up that much chubbiness, for a lack of a better term, Paul.
Both these men big and thick in the upper body and lower body, John. You can definitely tell if they do hit the gym. They have that powerlifting physique to them.
You mean the new food place called the gym down the street?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, I think they do hit it quite often.
Look at that chain wrestling out of Chubby Daddy. Look at him move right into a cravat and cinching up on
Did
it.
you just kiss him?
Kissing him goodnight. He's about to choke him out, John. Look at how he's got the fingers and the hands locked in there.
You make a good point, actually, based on that. But Chubby Daddy is a rather eccentric, enigmatic.
Chubby Daddy, the highlight of the Wyoming Valley, showing the sanctuary he knows how to wrestle.
He's showing them that he knows what he's doing in there, at least.
We can say this about any PA, John. We know wrestling and stunting.
Congregation a little bit warm in here today, about 88 degrees outside.
Look at that takedown.
It was a nice waistlock.
Riding him high. Look at that, shooting the legs in, trying to grapevine the leg.
Smart.
Going for a
technical
look
grappling.
At this. Look at John. He could have
He's
a pin right here. Look at this.
He's bridging. He's got a bridge.
Look at the bridge from Chubby Daddy.
That's a lot of mass just on top of him.
Still, the bridge that kind of a man that size off of you, John.
Chubby Daddy's in a world of trouble right now, and he's being beat pure and simple by good old-fashioned technical wrestling. I got to tell you, it's very well done there.
Speaking of well done, look at that escape. That's 2 points right there.
I believe it's 1 point for an escape and 2 for a takedown, unless
I'm giving him 2 for that technique.
I understand.
I make the rules, John, not the State Athletic Commission.
Well, we know that. Actually, I believe Mama does, but still.
State Athletic Commission, if you're listening tonight, you could suck it.
That was Paul, not me.
That was right. That's Paul, and you have no jurisdiction over him.
Zero jurisdiction over what Paul says about you.
John, look at this solid amateur wrestling we're seeing right now.
And I'm actually, to be very honest, I'm happy to see it here at the Sanctuary Stunt Studio. There's been quite a bit of a social media storm over the headlock or the dive. Randy Orton's been really all over these independents that have been going out there and just doing dive after dive after dive, and with no real meaning or purpose. So all of the indie-rific people are just like, well, all you ever do is really just a headlock, man. But Randy Orton right now,
Ray Dudley and Rip Rogers to respond to those tweets.
Randy Orton is currently making more than everybody here at the Sanctuary combined this week.
John, not to degrade the people of the congregation, but I think everybody makes more than they do.
Well, that's pretty degrading, Paul.
Yes, it is.
It's funny how you start that off, though, with not to degrade them, when it clearly was a degradation.
Oh, absolutely, John. You know me. I like to lull you into that false sense of security.
Look at that. The Chubby Daddy. I think he's beside himself. Dorian Robinson.
Dorian Robinson showing some great Mac technique tonight.
Sure is. Chubby Daddy is not happy with this, and you can clearly see his frustration right now.
Chubby Daddy needing to figure out what he's going to do here. He thought he was coming into a Sanctuary Stunt fight, and he's being out-wrestled here.
That's exactly what's happening.
Well, this is where all those months and years of wrestling and training come into play from training centers and wrestling schools.
This is where conditioning comes into factor. It is not a nice cold day here at the Sanctuary Stunt Studio. Again, we're in the high 80s in here, in a clammy condition here. Nice reversal.
Nicer. And a brick wall just hit Chubby Daddy and knocked him right down.
It was more like two pillows hitting each other, but sure. Leapfrog,
look at the ups on him. Look at that.
Arm drag, hip toss, arm drag. Good job, Chubby Daddy.
Responding with some mat wrestling of his own.
Get back in the ring. Come on. 1, 2, 3. We only got 7 more. 4. The referee very firmly saying we only got 7 more seconds.
Down 5 now.
7.
I don't know if we needed quite that much sarcasm out of the referee. He only got 7 more out there. Oh, look, he broke the... Wait a second. Now the Chubby Daddy's taking a walk.
Come on, guys. Get back.
Chubby Daddy doing some
I think
laps
they're
around
testing the
ring
referee to
here.
see how high he can count.
But it gave Chubby the advantage, and he has the upper ground now.
A little bit of a game of cat and mouse being played by the Chubby Daddy and Dorian Robinson.
Chubby Daddy with a nice tight waist lock. Even to get his hands around him is impressive.
Oh my!
Suplex!
I thought, and a knee to the face. This match has just kicked up a gear. We went from first gear to about third or fourth right there. Oh, now Dorian knows he's in trouble, escaping the Chubby Daddy.
Gary Albright-like suplex right there, John. Just exploded out of the hips and threw him.
Yeah, he just chook him.
Nothing funny about that landing either. What a great opening contest to this tournament tonight, John.
Well, he's clear that both these men want it. Ooh. He landed rough on the lower back tailbone. I got to tell you, somebody that has 3 herniated discs in his lower back, that's something you never want to ever land on when you're in this great sport, team competition that is simulated.
Nothing real about it at all, except the pain that they go home with every night.
But usually even that is faked.
You're Damian Gibbs. How closely are you watching this tournament? These guys are killing each other to get to you.
I'd say he's probably at home not watching this tournament at all, you know. Probably hanging out with his girlfriend. I don't think Damian Gibbs preps for matches, to be very honest.
Damian Gibbs is a natural athlete. He doesn't really have to do a lot of match prep because he wins all the time.
Damian Gibbs won the championship the first time by walking down to the ring and winning it. And last time he was here and won the championship, he won it with an umbrella up his ass, Paul.
I wouldn't exactly say he won the championship back. He was taking a break from being champion for about a month, gave Brutal Bob Evans the championship, and decided he wanted to take it back. When you're the champion, you can do that.
In that decision-making process, was the umbrella up his ass planned?
I don't remember that match last week, John. I don't remember seeing an umbrella involved.
Oh, no! That could be it! 1, 2.
Chubby Daddy with a kick out with authority.
Chubby Daddy is in real trouble right now. Grounded on the mat.
Nice rear chin lock, and look at that, digging the head into the side of the temple. Just trying to keep him on the mat. And just think, if you win this match tonight, you have to go on and compete later on at a fatal four-way.
He's working his way up. The Chubby Daddy is
working his way
it.
up here. Solid shots to the abdomen. That's a lot of abdomen to hit and make an impact on, though. Chubby Daddy with an arm like spine buster.
Woo!
Chubby Daddy pulling out a spine buster and exploder German suplex. John, he knows what he's doing in that ring.
Chubby Daddy is no slunch. He last week nearly beat Jason King, one of the longtime mainstays here at the Sanctuary Stunt Studio.
Speaking of Jason King,
15-year veteran of the business.
He'll be competing later on tonight for that chance to face Damian Gibbs.
And you never know what Jason King's going to come down to the ring with. He's always got something up his sleeve.
Chubby Daddy showing the cockiness now with a Ric Flair Buddy Rogers strut around the ring.
Chubby Daddy's shirt's a little bit short, don't you think? Do you think he cuts it that way on purpose, Paul?
He cuts it to show off the upper body, development that he's.
I meant more about the lower part of that shirt.
I just think it's a flimsy shirt that got made, just shrinks in the wash.
All right. Both men back to square one, it seems like, as if we just hit reset on this match. Both these men
need to figure out a way to beat the other guy, and they've been showing us that that's not easy to do tonight. Solid mount wrestling out of both of these men, and then solid power moves too.
Big splash.
Succession of stinger splashes in the corner. Amazing. Here comes another one. Look at.
Oh no.
What's going to happen
Chubby
here,
Daddy,
John?
Chubby
Daddy's on rubber legs. He just took all
Chubby
that impact.
Chubby Daddy's in trouble. Dorian Robinson just pounding on his chest.
Robinson toying with him. Look at this.
Senton. Second one we've seen of those. Maybe this one will make it work. 1, 2, and he kicks out.
It's a whole lot of body mass landing on you with that senton.
But he had a whole lot of body mass to land on, so I think it made it easier for him.
Back to
kind of spreads out
now.
The impact.
Just going back down to the basic headlock. The move that won you the district title.
Won me many titles, Paul.
Chubby Daddy just being destroyed in the corner right now. Everything these men do.
Dorian Robinson, I think, is starting to think he's going to be able to put the Chubby Daddy away.
Daddy answers back with an elbow to the face. And another one. This could be, John, this could be the comeback to the upset here.
Oh, he's got him, though.
Watch this.
He's got him.
This. Look at that. Beautiful belly-to-belly suplex.
And those are two bellies. That's it.
Your winner, advancing to the final, Trajan, the Chubby Daddy Horn.
The Chubby Daddy is one match away, Paul.
Impressive victory tonight, John.
The Chubby Daddy is one match away from being the #1 contender for the Sanctuary.
John, both of these men
held by Damian Gibbs.
pulling out suplexes, pulling out mat wrestling. What a great opening match. Chubby Daddy hopefully going to the back to take some much needed rest. He's going to compete later on in this tournament. John, a great showing by both men.
Dorian Robinson seems really ticked off about something.
Robinson ticked off, just lost in this
He
tournament.
just lost his chance to become the Sanctuary champion. I'd be pretty ticked off too, I guess. Don't be pointing at me. Many people have pointed at me and got their fingers broke. Just go to the back.
Hey, Robinson,
It's so angry. All these kids
I think he's putting you on notice, John.
Well, you know, you can put me on notice all you want, but you just lost. You just lost, so don't act like a tough guy after you just got your butt kicked by the Chubby Daddy. That's my commentary on that right there, Paul.